What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And today we have some pretty awesome news coming in from global side of things. It's not very much news, but it's cool news nonetheless, and I wanted to give you guys a video about it because currently global's really slow right now. You know, it's kind of weird how they're trying to catch us up to Japan, but we're having like dead weeks with no content. It's very bizarre, but I wanted to give you guys this video to talk about the news because it is good news. And you know, when there's good news, I want to tell you guys about it so you guys can get excited about it as well, because I'm very, very excited about it. Also, by the way, it is August 3rd here in Australia and in most other countries as well. It is currently my birthday, which is awesome, so I've been celebrating that, which is awesome. And thank you very much to the support you guys have been putting in throughout the past year and just even beyond that. You guys have been absolutely awesome, and I really do appreciate it, so thank you very much for that. But let's get into the video, okay? So there is some really cool news, of course. They fully announced the Pirate Rumble Sugo Fest with Shiryu. Quick characters are going to be featured. Now, this happened like last month when they had a quick featured or a Dex featured banner. I think it was like maybe a month or two ago where Cavendish was debuting, and essentially all the rare recruits that you pulled on that banner were all going to be quick units, and it was really good. So if you're missing any quick rare recruit units, like a lot of them, then this banner is actually pretty good for that, because the chances of you getting one of those units is quite high. But in terms of what the banner has, like it's all stuff we've already talked about in another YouTube video. But the interesting thing about this banner, that they've actually listed the available legends that you can actually pull from the get-go. It's very bizarre, because most of the time whenever they debut a banner on global, they don't list the legends that you can pull from it. This is the first time on global in a long time that they've actually announced the available legends before the banner actually went live, which is very bizarre. But as for this Shiryu banner, we have obviously Legend and LV2 is pullable, but then you've got like a whole list of characters here. You've got the Akainu and Aokiji, the uncompromised determination of justice. I'm not 100% sure which one this is. I'm pretty sure this is V3 Aokiji and V3 Akainu. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But then you got Ace versus Akainu. You got Super Type Kaido, Super Type Sugar, Super Type Smoker. Then you got Charlotte Cracker, which, remember, by the way, should be receiving his next Super Evolution sometime this month on global. So that's pretty cool. You've got Legend Carrot, who should be receiving her Super Evolution sometime on Japan this month, which I'm very, very excited to see what that's all about. And then also Guild Tesoro. So in terms of legends that are here, a lot of these legends are actually really good. I mean, like, Tesoro still sees a lot of play, at least on my end. I use him as a support a lot, but also he's a pretty decent crewmate. He's pretty decent in Pirate Rumble. You've also got Carrot, who's still usable. Crack is usable. I mean, Smoker's whatever, good support, I guess. Sugar's good. Super Type Kaido's amazing. Ace versus Akainu, one of the best in the game. And then you got V3 Aokiji, V3 Akainu. Like, this is like not a terrible banner in terms of available legends, but of course, with having the foresight of knowing what's coming, September is the month that we should all be saving for. You should probably avoid pulling on this particular Sugo Fest banner. But then in terms of the other available characters that are here, these are the Pirate Rumble characters, of course. Shiryu is fantastic, and I am going to be doing a couple of pulls. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do too many because, of course, we want to be conserving our rainbow gems for the bigger events moving forward. But Shiryu is very, very good in Pirate Rumble, and I would really love to get my hands on him. But that wasn't the only thing that was revealed today. If we scroll down a little bit further, they actually fully announced the arena that's coming out, Arena versus San Juan Wolf, and this particular guy is going to be debuting on August 4th, which is in 2 days time, basically. And it's just like our regular arena. This is going to be replacing Kawamatsu that's currently out. Now, this particular arena does have a list of boosted characters, so it's essentially just all the characters that were available in the Sugo Fest batch, as well as also Jesus Burgess and Vasco Shot. They've actually fixed it for this particular post. I haven't looked at the other post to see if they've fixed it yet. But either way, those characters get 1.25 times stat boost and also -6 cooldown. So if you want to be building a team for this, typically the new batch team will be the fastest for it. Obviously, depending on the batch and the content, but this should be okay. Of course, I'll be having a video uploaded when this arena debuts with either 4 or 5 different teams that will be able to beat it. I actually haven't looked completely at what teams I'm going to be building for it yet. I have briefly looked over the Colosseum, this arena, should I say. This arena is interesting because this boss actually has like 120 million health on the final boss stage, and that does seem quite daunting, but there's not actually a lot of gimmicks that you have to get around, so it does make it a little bit easier in the fact that, like, yeah, there's not a lot of gimmicks, but the enemy's HP is absurdly high. So take that as you will, and of course, when we get to this arena, I'll have some teams out for you guys. But yeah, looking forward to this one either way, because it's just going to be content to play, and it just feels like Global's had no content, or at least it feels like there hasn't been a lot of content over the past like week or so. But the main meat and potatoes of the video, and the reason why I wanted to make this video, is this right here. So, long ring, long land to 3-day 2-year challenge difficulty added. It has been a long time since they've added a challenge difficulty to story mode. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'm actually over here on the story mode right now. This is like really early story mode, but if you go ahead and enter it, right at the end of each story mode here, you'll see that there is a challenge difficulty. This one is called Clash Captain Kuro. And essentially, once you clear it, you'll get a reward for clearing it. So what they're doing is they're adding more challenge difficulties to certain story chapters, as listed there. Long Ring, Long Land to 3-day 2-year are all receiving challenge difficulty content. So that adds what? Long Ring, Long Land, all the Water 7 arc, Thriller Bark arc, Marine Ford, like Saba Odi Archipelago, Impel Down, like all of those up until 3-day 2-year, all of those islands are going to be receiving this challenge difficulty. And if you clear every single one of the challenge difficulties, which by the way, they're not extremely difficult, but if you do complete them, you get 36 total rainbow gems just by clearing it. Now, I don't know if that accounts for, like, if you do the challenge difficulty for the first time, do you get a rainbow gem for clearing each of those as well? Because if you do, that adds even more rainbow gems on top of it. I'm not 100% sure about that, but what we can say for sure is that we are getting 36 rainbow gems for free just by going ahead and completing this challenge difficulty content. Now, remember, it's story mode. It shouldn't be too difficult. It says here that the different rarities, or not really the rarities, but the difficulty, right? So it's going to be ranging from 5-star difficulty all the way to 7-star difficulty. Now, just to give you guys a bit of perspective about it, the 10-star difficulty art challenges, if you go by that difficulty, you can tell they're not going to be too difficult. I mean, 5-star, 6-star, and 7-star difficulty for a story mode quest, yeah, it's not going to be very difficult, but it will take you a little bit of time to get through it all, because obviously there's a lot of story mode islands to get through. But for getting 36 rainbow gems for doing all of that, for not really doing much, like, and it's not that difficult at all, this is great, just to get 36 rainbow gems for free. And that just adds to the total of amount of rainbow gems that we've been receiving this month in total. Like, this whole celebration has granted us such a huge amount of rainbow gems, and I've already made a video about it as well. Like, over 100 free, like 120, 130 free rainbow gems just from this campaign alone, if you add like the lottery events and all the giveaways, the social media campaigns, everything, and then they're adding this on top of it to get an additional 30 rainbow gems. So they're giving a lot of people the opportunity to stock up on those rainbow gems to wait for that big September Sugo Fest, which I know a lot of people are looking forward to. There are still people out there that don't really want to pull for those characters, and I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, if you're a free-to-play player, you should be conserving those gems for those Super Sugo Fest, because some certain characters are only available to be pulled on Super Sugo Fest. The best legend in the game, Goldie Roger, in my opinion, is only pullable from a Super Sugo Fest. So if you want to get your hands on characters such as that, you can only get them on that banner. And remember, the Luffy, Lawton, Kid that debut there are all Super Sugo Fest exclusives. You can only pull them on other Super Sugos. So you have to keep that in mind moving forward as well. But of course, I think after that point onwards, I don't expect to see another Super Sugo Fest probably until December. So after that point in September, it should be the middle of September for that banner. From that point onwards, you should probably save your rainbow gems until the end of the year, New Year's, or whenever the joint celebration is for Global in Japan. But I'm very, very excited to see what's happening moving forward. But this is a great addition. No one really expected this to happen. I'm not too sure if this debuted at the same time on Japan, but if it did, a lot of people forgot about it. But this is great. Just the fact they're giving us so many rainbow gems for free. Great opportunity to stock up even further for upcoming events. But that is basically all we're going to be talking about in this video today. Very short video, but hopefully you guys enjoy this one. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.